It's no secret that Mounjaro can lead to rapid weight loss. No need for grueling workouts, starvation diets, or meticulous calorie counting. Just one injection, and the fat seems to melt away like magic. But according to Dr. Jason Fung, the author of the Obesity Code, Mounjaro is ultimately a waste of time, once you truly understand how it works. He argues you can achieve the same incredible results naturally. And the lesson Mounjaro is trying to teach you about weight loss is simple. It's not about controlling the calories. Because here's the truth. Mounjaro doesn't actually burn any calories at all. It's about going one layer deeper. Why are you consuming so many calories in the first place? If you simply reduce hunger, you'll naturally eat less, leading to effortless weight loss. And that's exactly what Mounjaro does. It suppresses your appetite to an extraordinarily low level. Mounjaro proves a truth most people don't want to hear. Excess weight isn't just about how much you eat or how much you burn off at the gym. It's a hormonal issue, and if you truly want to shed those extra pounds and keep them off, you need to learn how to take control of your hormones. Think about it. The amount of body fat we carry is regulated much like a thermostat. When body fat levels get too high, your body isn't passive. It actually secretes hormones to bring your fat stores back down to normal. It's not really about calories. It's about hormones like insulin, which Dr. Fung discusses extensively in the Obesity Code. Insulin is the hormone that raises your body fat set point, encouraging you to carry more fat. But there are also hormones that bring that fat thermostat back down, and that's where incretins come into play, an important group of hormones, with GLP-1 and GIP being the stars. Our bodies are designed for balance. We don't want to carry too little fat, because we need energy reserves for survival. But we also don't want to carry too much, because that would slow us down, make it harder to escape predators, and harder to hunt food. Incretins like GLP-1 have two major jobs. First, they tell us when to stop eating by making us feel full. Second, they tell us when we should eat again by keeping us full longer. Mounjaro's primary function is to mimic the action of GLP-1. Once inside your body, it replicates these critical effects. It suppresses appetite, it slows gastric emptying, so you stay fuller, longer, and it boosts insulin sensitivity, encouraging your body to burn fat. But here's the powerful truth. Your body can do all of this naturally, with the right foods. No injections, no side effects. According to Dr. Jason Fung, you can activate these same natural fat-burning pathways yourself, starting with one simple switch: adding more dietary fats, particularly monounsaturated fats, like those found in olive oil and avocados. Unlike carbohydrates, these healthy fats don't spike insulin levels. Instead, they activate your body's natural fat-burning mode, sending the powerful message that there's no need to store fat for future famine. In fact, several studies have shown this clearly. For example, one study compared soup paired with 50 grams of either carbohydrates, butter, or olive oil. Researchers then measured how high GLP-1 levels spiked afterwards. The result? The groups that consumed butter or olive oil experienced a significantly higher release of GLP-1 compared to the carbohydrate group. Simply replacing carbs with healthy fats increased those powerful hunger-suppressing hormones naturally, and a very similar study in 2007 backed this up. When carbohydrates were replaced with fat, not only did insulin levels drop, which helps prevent fat storage, but GLP-1 levels surged even higher. Exactly the hormonal environment you want for fat loss. But dietary fat isn't the only natural secret weapon. Protein-rich foods also produce Mounjaro-like effects, maybe even stronger ones. Protein is chemically more powerful because it's deeply nourishing. When protein reaches the stomach, it's broken down into amino acids, which trigger the release of GLP-1 and another hunger-suppressing hormone called peptide YY. This slows down digestion even further and keeps you feeling satisfied much longer. Many nutrition experts highlight eggs as an ideal source of protein. They contain all 9 essential amino acids in rich concentrations. However, Dr. Jason Fung suggests that dairy products might be even more effective when it comes to fat burning. One 2006 study compared a 30% protein diet versus a 10% protein diet. The lower protein group, which still met standard nutritional guidelines, reported greater hunger. Meanwhile, the higher protein group experienced greater satiety, linked to higher GLP-1 levels. And it turns out, different types of proteins may trigger different levels of GLP-1. Branched-chain amino acids, abundant in dairy products, seem to have an even stronger effect on GLP-1 production, meaning cheese, yogurt, and milk could be strategic fat-burning allies when used properly. But here's where most people go wrong. They skip fiber, and that's a big mistake. Fiber delivers a double punch. Not only does it stimulate the production of GLP-1, it also physically fills your stomach longer because it's harder to digest. When fiber reaches the colon, it's fermented by your gut microbiome into short-chain fatty acids like acetate, butyrate, and propionate. These substances interact with receptors that boost GLP-1 even further. It's like stacking the deck in your favor. Fiber stretches your stomach walls, slows digestion dramatically, boosts GLP-1 release when it finally reaches the colon. Meanwhile, processed carbohydrates, like white flour, slam through your system at lightning speed, spiking glucose and insulin, encouraging fat storage. To maximize your natural fat-burning hormones, prioritize cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower, and Brussels sprouts. Steam them lightly and drizzle them with olive oil, and you'll create a powerful combo of fiber and monounsaturated fats that accelerates weight loss naturally. Dr. Fung also recommends incorporating bitter fruits and vegetables like bitter melon or bitter gourd. Why? Their bitter compounds activate taste receptors that stimulate GLP-1 production. One study showed that bitter gourd had a profound blood glucose lowering effect, linked directly to a sharp increase in GLP-1. In other words, these ancient bitter foods mimic the exact hormonal effects that Mounjaro artificially creates. Another hidden gem in the battle against weight gain is curcumin, the active compound found in turmeric. Long celebrated for its powerful anti-inflammatory effects, curcumin is now recognized for its ability to suppress appetite, lower blood glucose, and stimulate GLP-1 production naturally. By boosting GLP-1, curcumin helps lower blood sugar spikes and naturally reduces hunger, making it a subtle but potent fat loss weapon. Now, it's important to step back and remember, Mounjaro is, at its core, a synthetic drug. And like any medication, it comes with potential risks and side effects. The natural approach, using food to manipulate your hormones, may require a bit more time and discipline, but it's completely safe, it's sustainable, and it leads to deep, lasting changes, not just on the scale, but in your entire metabolism. Start by adding these foods to your diet: healthy fats, high-quality proteins, fiber-rich vegetables, bitter fruits, and turmeric. Give your body the tools it needs to regulate itself naturally. Because when you work with your body, instead of against it, lasting change becomes not just possible, but inevitable. And if you're looking for an even more natural way to support your metabolism, balance your hunger hormones, and gently boost your fat loss journey, there's a safe, research-backed option that many are turning to. Click on the link below and start supporting your body the way nature intended.